What is the best budget yellow loadout on Counter-Strike 2? Let's find out. But firstly, if you want to win any of the skins in today's video, make sure to leave a comment down below and I'll use a random comment picker to pick one of you guys in the next video so that you can win the skin. So yeah, let's actually go and do that right now for the previous red loadout video. So yeah, guys, as you can see, we are now on this website. So if I just put the link in, and when I click start, it will pick a random winner. If you guys know a better way to do this, let me know in the comments. But 3, 2, 1, boom, let's do it. Come on. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Hey, Cly. That's actually someone who helps for my clips channel, so go sub to that channel. But yeah, Cly, you said that you always like the code red because it's a pretty good gun to use. So yeah, bro, I'll send you over a code red. Thank you so much for watching the videos, bro. But yeah, guys, anyone, just comment down below. This just randomly picks someone, and then yeah, in the next video, I'll announce the winner. So starting off with the AK, it has got to be the AK-47 Legion of Anubis. This skin, I think, is so underrated. Obviously, it's kind of a newer skin in terms of Counter-Strike, but yeah, it's just so detailed. Obviously, reds are way more detailed than they used to be back in the day, but the fact that it's so cheap is kind of upsetting to me, because if it just wasn't as common as it is, then, you know, maybe it would be a bit more expensive. But yeah, overall, it's a absolute juicer budget AK. Now on the Steam Marketplace, you can pick one of these up for around about $12.50, and obviously for this video, I'll be going off of the Steam Marketplace. But as I say in all my videos, guys, please go down in the description or in the pinned comment and check out one of the third-party marketplaces, as you can get skins for way cheaper, like up to 30% cheaper than the Steam Marketplace. Also, if you use one of my links, it gives me a little kickback. It costs you guys absolutely nothing, and it literally is the reason why I can make these videos. So yeah, shout out to all you guys. Seriously, guys, it means the world to me. So in field tested, you might be able to pick one up for just over $10 on third-party marketplaces, but as I said, we're going off of Steam, so $12.50, it's still a reasonable price. Next up, we have the AWP, and I've gone with the AWP Phobos. Now, please, guys, please don't scream and shout in the comments. I know this isn't the best pick, but this is a budget video, so I kind of just had to go for something that was as budget as possible. And yeah, the Phobos, I mean, it has yellow on it, okay? That's my defense. It has some yellow on it. You can also use one of the crafts from my previous AWP craft video, which is a 4x extermination paper craft on an AWP Phobos, so that does actually make it even more yellow. But yeah, it's kind of hard, guys. We're trying to keep this as budget as possible. And yeah, to be honest, you can get an AWP Phobos in factory new for like around about $2.50, so I think it's worth it. Even though, yes, it is primarily green, not yellow, I just think for $2.50, you can't go wrong. Next up, for the M4A4, of course, I've gone for the Buzzkill. Like, it's literally a yellow M4. Like, I think most of you guys who know about skins know that I'd picked that. However, you might not know the wear I've picked, and I've actually gone with field tested, because yeah, you could get like a well-worn or a battle scarred, but honestly, I think it's a nice medium. And on Steam, you can pick one of these up for around about $11. So yeah, I'd say it's not too bad. And remember, guys, make sure to check through all the listings on Steam or third-party marketplaces for like some cool sticker crafts, because you might be able to spend a couple extra dollars and get a craft which would normally cost, you know, maybe $5 or $10 to do. So yeah, just keep that in mind. For all you M4A1S users, myself included, I've gone with the M4A1S Golden Coil. I mean, again, that's a pretty obvious pick, but it's just such a nice M4. Like, honestly, it's one of my favorites, especially depending on the craft that you use. There are quite a few really cool crafts that you can put on the Golden Coil. Now, it is a bit more expensive. Of course, it's a covert. It's pretty old. So I've gone with Battle Scarred, which some of you guys might not like, but it really doesn't matter too much. Like, Battle Scarred just makes the skin a bit darker. And to be honest, for the money that you save, I think it's worth every penny. Over on Steam currently, you can get one for around about $28. That has gone up recently because of the CS2 hype. So I don't know, maybe it's going to go down a tiny bit more. But honestly, guys, I think most skins in general are just going to continue to go up with Source 2, because, yeah, I mean, Counter-Strike, it's just, you know, it's kind of hot at the moment. Now for the Scout skin, we move on to the SSG Big Iron in field tested, which you can get for around about $7.50. And I don't really have much to say about the skin. It's okay. I mean, again, if you're going for a yellow loadout, you kind of got to go for this. There are some other yellow-ish options, but yeah, I mean, this one, it's budget as hell, so yeah, that's why I'd pick it. Of course, along with your Scout, you've got to go with a Deeg. So for the Deeg, we're picking the Desert Eagle Light Rail. And I mean, again, already some of you guys might think, oh, it's not that yellow, but we've got to keep this budget, guys. And it's kind of like a fake blaze as well for any of you guys who like the blaze. And in field tested, you can pick one up on Steam for 70 cents. So to be honest, even if you don't like it after a while, you can just get rid of it, and it's really not that expensive. And who knows, probably with CS2 coming out, it'll go up loads. So yeah, I think overall, it's a good pick. It's budget. It has some yellow on it. So yeah, I think it fits. Now moving back to the T side, we have the Galil AR Chatterbox. Of course, guys, like, I mean, it had to be in this video. Now, unfortunately, again, this is one of those skins which is hella old, and because of that, is kind of expensive, especially as it's a Galil skin. But hey, in Well Worn, it doesn't look terrible. And I just love the concept of the Chatterbox, how like when you shoot, its mouth chatters, you know, it makes sense. But yeah, in Well Worn, you can get it for around about $13 on Steam. So yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. Obviously in field tested, it is a bit more expensive, but yeah, it looks fine in Well Worn. So yeah, I'd go for that. Then moving over to the CT side, we have the FAMAS neural net in a factory new this time, which unfortunately doesn't make it look super crisp because it's just one of those skins. And yeah, on Steam, you can pick one up for around about $2.50. But as I say throughout all my videos, please guys, just check third-party marketplaces. You will be able to get one of these for way cheaper because it's just one of those skins. Now onto the SMGs, starting on the T side, of course, guys. For the MAC-10, we are going with the MAC-10 Stalker, like it just has to be. Now, yes, this is a more expensive MAC-10, but in Well Worn, you can pick one up for around about $11.50. And honestly, it's one of my favorite MAC-10 skins. Like, I really like the Neon Rider, the Discotheque. But yeah, this is another really colorful one, which, I mean, honestly, for a covert skin, $11.50, like, it's pretty good. You know, as I say, maybe third-party marketplaces around about $10. I think that's a bargain, considering if you want to open, like, 4 cases, that's $10, boom. So you're most likely not going to get a covert. So yeah, overall, really budget skin, really nice. That's why I picked it. We now have a slightly controversial option for the MP9, and that is going to be the MP9 Bioleak, which you can get in factory new for like 34 cents. So it fits into the budget range. So that's not why it's controversial. It's just, it is kind of green. It's like a yellowy green. So some people might not like it. You know, there are some other options. Obviously, like a bulldozer, though, they're hella expensive, and you know, you need a decent float for it to look any good. So that's why that's not on the list. Obviously, if there was no budget, that would be on the list. But I think the Bioleak, if you're just going for like a yellowish theme, you could slap some nip stickers on that, and yeah, it makes it even more yellow. So that's probably what I do. And yeah, for the price, you really can't go wrong. Now for the rest of the pistols, guys, we start with the P250, and I've decided to go with the P250 Wingshot in field tested, which you can get for around about $1.32 on the Steam marketplace. So yeah, I mean, again, it's not my favorite P250 skin, but again, if you're going for a yellow loadout, you kind of have to pick it. Now for the last 2 starting pistols, we have on the T side, the Glock 18 Bullet Queen. I mean, that was pretty obvious, guys. And for the wear, I've gone with field tested, as it still looks really good in field tested. And on Steam, you can get one of these for around about $11. Again, third-party marketplaces, maybe $10, maybe $9 if you're lucky. And yeah, honestly, it's one of my favorite Glock skins. It looks super, super clean. So yeah, that's why it's on the list. But yeah, let's get on to the final pistol. So yeah, guys, for the CT side, we have the USP-S Torque in factory new, which you can get for around about $1.85 on the Steam marketplace. Now, this is another one that you could do like a cheap nip craft on. So you could just get some paper nip stickers and slap them on it for like 12 cents extra, which just makes it even more yellow. So yeah, they are all the weapon skins in this video. And in total, they come to around about $100, which, I mean, nowadays with all the skin prices going up recently, I think $100 for a full yellow loadout is pretty good. Obviously, I have missed out some skins, guys, but if you want to get skins for other weapons, then that's up to you. I just tried to pick like the main weapons that most people want to see skins for. Feel free to leave in the comments any other weapons that you might want skins for, or that you'd recommend for a yellow loadout. Remember though, keep it budget. But yeah, talking about keeping it budget, I'm about to not keep it budget because quite a few of you guys asked for like a knife and a glove combo to go with a yellow loadout. Yeah, for the knife, honestly, the cheapest option I would go with is probably like the Shadow Daggers Law. Now, obviously, if you don't like Shadow Daggers, then that's probably not an option for you. But generally speaking, the Law is the best like yellow knife skin. Maybe you could count the Tiger Tooth, but it's kind of orangey. I don't know, guys. I would say the Shadow Daggers Law. And in Battlescarred, you can get a pair of these for like $197. So it's still not cheap. And again, since CS2 came out, like, I mean, they've gone up like 50, 60, 70% in price. So maybe you could just skip out on the knife and just get the gloves. And yeah, for those, I've gone with some Broken Fang gloves, yellow banded, in field tested, which you can get on Steam for $113. So yeah, these are a bit cheaper. They don't look amazing, but yeah, with a yellow loadout, these go really well. But yeah, just in total, guys, this is just something I want to say. Skins are not cheap anymore. Like, I mean, it's crazy. Like, I've played CS since 2015, so I really have seen skins be a lot cheaper, but it's just because CSGO is growing, guys. And honestly, with CS2 around the corner, I just think skin prices are going to get even more expensive. That's just my opinion, though. Maybe we'll see like a crazy crash and I'm completely wrong. But yeah, let me know how I did in the comments down below. And yeah, that's it.